All right, welcome back, everybody. After a 14-year long run, NCIS Los Angeles is coming to an end. I can't believe this. The series will bow out with a two-part finale right here on Channel 3.
Incredible. On Sunday, when an agent goes missing, the Bureau seeks help from the NCIS team to investigate stolen military-grade weapons and locate the agent. Here is a sneak peek.
I hear we'll be your Overwatch.
Yeah, I've got no idea if my cover's been blown.
Well, if it has, we've got your 6.
Appreciate that.
Now, the house is secured and isolated here in Malibu Canyon. You ought to be able to find some cover and high ground either here or here.
Well, part 1 of the NCIS LA series finale airs on Sunday, and we're here with 2 of the stars of the show, fan favorites here, Daniela Rua and Eric Christian Olsen. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here. I know you're coming on to us from separate locations, so we only get to see one of you at each time. But hi, hi Eric, hi Daniela.
Well, thank you for having us. That was a phenomenal intro. We should have you guys do our introductions everywhere. Really, Connecticut on lockdown there.
Yeah. Well, you know, as long as you're up, Eric, I got to say, like, it's. I know you're excited for the end, but I want to ask you also. I know being a dad is a big deal to you, and I heard LL Cool J has been an inspirational father of how to be a father to you.
Yeah, no, I think that one of the great things about working on this show for 14 seasons is I got to work with Chris and LL that were both, you know, between them, they have 9 kids. And it's been really fun to get their philosophical and emotional POV on so many things in fatherhood. It's been remarkable. So, yeah. And it's one of the things I'm going to miss the most, you know, is that I got to see those guys almost every day for 14 years. And that's come to an end, which you'll see, you know, on Sunday and part 1, and then the following Sunday on part 2. And there's a reason that show works, is because the chemistry of these characters, and that is true on set as well. So,
big family.
Yes, they have been inspirational.
All right, so you guys are married on the show, correct?
Yes.
But Daniela, you're married to Eric's brother in real life, correct?
My husband, yes, my husband's name is David, and he is Eric's brother. And he worked with us. He worked with us on the show. I met him through Eric, so through the show, and I had my son in season 5 and my daughter in season 8. So to talk about being rooted in the existence of the show is an understatement. So yes, my husband doubled for Eric on the show.
That's incredible.
So I had their mother on speed dial, because either one of them was going to get hurt or the other one, at least the potential of it. So I was like, oh my gosh, Jeannie, my mother-in-law, I have you on speed dial in case I have to say, your son is okay, but he like broke a rib, or I don't know. God, you know, fortunately it never happened.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh, that I love all the. I mean, that's got to be part of the chemistry of the show. It's just the deep roots of everything.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about what it's like for you guys and what the fans are going to experience in these farewell episodes. It's got to be emotional.
Oh, it's super emotional. I think the writers and our showrunner, Scott, like, they did an incredible job at tying up all the sort of emotional and spiritual loose ends of these characters. I really do believe that people are going to have a good feeling when it's done. And both the characters and the audience are going to get really what they deserve. Which is that feeling of warm and fuzzy and wishing that it didn't end, but at the same time feeling happy about how it ended, you know? So, and it's left kind of open-ended in this, not in the sense that there'll be another season, but in the sense of like their lives go on, even though you don't get to see it, there's this sense of continuity as opposed to the sense of end.
Eric, you're in Bettendorf, Iowa, middle and high school. Did you ever dream that your career would explode like this?
That's a great question. Yeah, I moved from Bettendorf, Iowa to Los Angeles, went to college at Pepperdine, but came out with $500 in a 1984 Chevy Nova that had 4 cylinders. And I remember when my mom dropped me off at Pepperdine and she was crying and she's like, "You're never coming home." And I was like, "What are you talking about? I'll be back." So yeah, it's been a wonderful, to be able to do what you love with people that you respect is phenomenal. And that's been, you know, these last 14 years have been in the perfect encapsulation of that.
Well, I have lists of questions for you. Unfortunately, we're out of time. We can't wait to see the final episodes, and we just thank you so much for your time and your lead-in to CBS, because you guys were my lead-in to the early morning news on Monday, and we're going to miss that viewership.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you for having us, and thank you for all these viewers in Connecticut that have watched the show and stuck by us through so many moves. Like, you allowed us to tell 323 stories, and it means the world to us.
That's
so thank
great.
you for the support.
We're very grateful, very, very grateful to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you both.
Yeah,
Thank you. Continued success to both of you.
Congratulations to both.
Thank you.
All right, so New Beginnings, that one will air Sunday, May 14th, 10 to 11 p.m. And New Beginnings Part 2 airs Sunday, May 21st, 9 to 10 p.m.
And then at 10 o'clock, there's going to be a special with Entertainment Tonight about the show's ending.
Ooh.
So stay tuned for that as well.